welcome to the Hockey Hype Australia AWIHL Finals press conference. Thank you so much for joining us. We're joined by head coach of the Perth Inferno, Graham Hyde, head coach of the Melbourne Ice, Curtis Klooster. First question for you, Graham. Obviously, the team won the Claire Gower Memorial Shield coming into finals as the top seed. Not job finished though. What's the message to the team today?
Yeah, we've made history for the club. It's a great honour for these girls to do that, but it's one down, one to go. Let's go and finish the job off.
And for yourself, Curtis, I know in chatting with you yesterday after the game, the being able to win and outwork the Adelaide Rush, you mentioned it was a real, it meant a lot to yourself and to the team. What's your kind of mindset heading into the gold medal game?
Yeah, I mean, mindset going into the finals is, yesterday was a huge win, but not to sit back on that, right? Work's just beginning. A lot of hard work to do. Perth's a great team, solid goalkeeping. So it's keeping that pressure up, keeping that aggressiveness going into this game, and playing our game. And
when you're looking at a player like Sasha King, who may very well be the MVP of the league this season, what's your strategy? Obviously, you're speaking right next to Graham Hyde as he's beside you. But what is your strategy? Is it getting bodies to the front of the net, getting traffic, and or what's the message?
Yeah, I think the message is just not letting her get in our heads. I think having such a solid goalkeeper in net gets into a lot of teams' heads. And for us, like, we've played Perth in the past, we've beaten her in the past, and we know we have the talent and the skill that it's not an issue for us if we just keep the right mindset going forward into today's game, and keep putting pucks on net.
Graham, you've got the big three of Salmon, Scala, MCC that people know. How pleasing was it to get secondary scoring from Georgia McClellan and players like that?
It's really good. A lot of people say Perth Inferno's only got 4 players, and it's not true. We've got other girls that can stand up. Sometimes the puck doesn't go in the net for you, for certain players, and we've got other girls that can step up and do the job, and that was proven yesterday.
Graham, we talked a little bit about history. Obviously, first time Perth Inferno have made the grand final, playing in it. What does that actually mean to you, that history factor? Obviously, is it something that you've thought about at all? But it's quite an amazing achievement. It's where you've come from to where you are now.
There's more than that. You know, there's the first time Inferno winning in Melbourne, first time Inferno winning in Sydney. Then you got finishing top and then being in the final. So it's a lot, and it's nice to see, and it's a great achievement for the team. And it's something that will have to be reflected on post-finals.
In the locker room, has it been mentioned at all throughout the year? Obviously, those little mini wins throughout the season is a pat on the back and then quickly move on. What's been the chat in the locker room?
There's a couple of times we spoke about, like, if we win today, we go top of the ladder, and I think we went top for like 2 hours until Melbourne won after us. But we just couldn't really get there, and then obviously Brisbane doing us a big favour on the Saturday kind of gave us a boost going into the Sunday game against Adelaide to win, and then they did us another favour and we took out the top spot, which was such a good feeling for the girls, and it's well deserved. They've worked hard for it.
Hey, Curtis, we talk about history. Melbourne have had a crazy history in this tournament, winning multiple championships. When you first got here at the start of the season, how long did it take you to download that information and then work out what your goals are going to be for this season?
Yeah, I mean, coming in and really learning about the history of the team, and also big shoes to fill and big expectations to on the team and myself as well. So it took a while to kind of get my head around kind of the team history, the team dynamics, that aspect of it. But from day one, I had a plan, and the team had a goal. And we stuck to that. We didn't adapt. We just stuck to our way of playing and our systems. And we've been rewarded for it. Yes, we would have liked to have finished top of the table. But you know what? It's good character building for a team that in the past has been quite dominant. It's good to see the league qualities come up to the point where we have 4 solid teams. And it's good for the character building for the team to have finished kind of third and now be battling and proving that we still can be the top team and are the top team.
Seems like throughout the season with the Melbourne Ice, there's been an evolution of personnel, whether it be the number 1 line, the number 2 line. How confident are you with the lineup that you went with yesterday? Or we're going to see something totally different in the grand final? I know you're probably not going to reveal everything, but is it going to be similar to what it's been throughout the season?
Yeah, nothing changes. Our approach has always been we play our game. We believe our game will work against anyone. And I think for the most part, we've proved that throughout the season, and that doesn't change going forward. It's the same gameplay. Yeah.
Danielle Butler was outstanding yesterday, and the two-way game was quite noticeable, and a big back check in the third period as well. Did you notice that coming into the game, that she was going to be on like that? It was almost like put the team on her back, and she was really going to drive to the net and do all the things on the like a 200-foot game.
Yeah, and that was great to see from her. You could see it. You can see that hunger with her in the Brisbane games. I think she really tried to put the team on her back in those games. And yesterday, the team came around that and played. We played a good, solid 2-end game. Got pucks in deep, went to the net at the right times, grinded in the corners, and out hustled Adelaide. And big example of that is Butler's play on both ends of the rink. Sparked the girls. Girls rallied behind that. I think building off of the Brisbane games, those are tough losses, and I think they did well. And Butler was kind of the shining example of what we want.
And last question for you, Graham. Wanted to talk about 2 players that were noticeable yesterday that possibly definitely don't get as much praise as they do. One is Sasha Marie Irvine. I think her work on the penalty kill, especially when you had the 5-on-3, was outstanding. And another one was Christina Acker. And I know we talked about the physicality that she's added to her game recently. What can you tell us about those 2 players?
I think they're 2 big energy players. They understand the roles in the team. They like being aggressive. Like Sasha's very aggressive on pinching, and is solid defensively. That 5-on-3, I was surprised. I was happy. Like, she just took away the net and just didn't let anybody near it. It was great to see. With Christina, the energy she brings on that line, the fast pace, can't ask anything more. 2 really hungry hockey players, and really want to see this club succeed.
Perfect. Great. Well, thanks very much for your time, and good luck in the game today. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.